Okay, please welcome Tracy Peart. We're gonna fix your foundation for the season. Hey, Trace. So this time of year, I was saying to the audience, it's nice to have foundation just as a barrier because the wind out there, it will take your face off. You need something to protect. Sometimes I feel that way on my way to work. I'm like, ow, it's hurting my face.
Yeah,
so let's talk about the foundation that might work for you, or different sorts of foundations.
Well, what I want you all to get from this segment, if you get anything from this segment, is that the most important part of your makeup is your foundation.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you have a beautiful smoky eye or a beautiful color lip. If you have a blemish that's screaming in the middle of your forehead across the room at somebody, or you have dark circles underneath your eyes or discoloration, it's not going to matter. It's like having a beautiful painting and throwing a big wad of chewing gum on it, right? If your eye is going to be distracted and look at the chewing gum. So what we want to do is want to keep the palette nice and even and consistent.
Okay, that makes sense.
We're going to talk about today are all from Sephora. You can get them from Sephora stores, or you can get them online on Sephora's website.
Okay, perfect.
So let's talk about the woman who has like pretty good skin. She doesn't need much coverage at all. She's just looking to even out her skin a little bit. This one here is really great. This one is the Taint Infusion Natural Finish Foundation. This one's very lightweight. Okay, it's also a moisturizing foundation, and it's going to give you that very natural, barely there look.
Love that, because a lot of people would stay away from foundation because they don't want the cake. They don't want that cake look. So
well, the key to working with this sheer foundation like that is to use a foundation brush like this. The foundation brushes pick up less product, and they distribute less product onto the skin than a sponge would.
Yeah.
And another key with a foundation foundation brush is to go in a downward motion like this. This is very important, ladies, listen. If you want something to go into your skin or into your pores like a cleanser or a lotion, you want to go in an upward motion like this or upward like this.
Right.
If you want something to sit on top of your skin like a foundation, you don't want foundation to go into your pores, then you want to go downward like this.
Oh, that's
that way it won't go into your pores.
Okay, I thought it was just all about keeping your face looking like up.
No, it's not.
Because my aunts were always like, no, do the lotion upwards.
It's so it goes into, into your skin, but don't do that with your foundation.
Okay, got it.
All right, so if you're talking about the woman who needs a little bit more coverage and she has oily skin, then this one is the one you might want to go with. This one is Sephora's 10-Hour Wear Perfection Foundation. This one's great. It's oil-free, as well as it conceals dark circles, dark spots, blemishes, even scars, as well as it's buildable. And what buildable means is that one foundation can be worn at medium or full coverage. So if you want to get a medium coverage, then you're going to go with a foundation brush like we talked about earlier.
Okay.
If you want to conceal the deal and you want to really get some coverage out of it, then you want to go with a sponge. But ladies, when you go with a sponge, don't do the sweeping motion like this, like a lot of you do. All that's doing is wiping the product off your face, and you're wasting the product. What you want to do is you want to do this dabbing motion like this. This dabbing motion is called stippling. Stippling the product on like this, that's how you're going to get a thick layer of makeup on. It's going to be nice and opaque, and it's going to be able to cover anything. I mean, you can have graffiti on your face, right?
A full mural.
Full mural. And if you do this, you're going to cover it up. As well as with oily skin, makeup tends to wear off throughout the day, and what's great about this one is it has a 10-hour wear. It gives 10-hour.
That's great.
Wear,
so it's like a concealer and a foundation in one, sort of, right? Depending on how you do it.
As long as you do the stippling.
Okay, and what do we have here at the end?
This one here is for the girls who have oily skin, but they don't have a lot of cover. They don't want to do a lot of coverage. Okay. Then they might want to go with this one here. This one is in a spray form, so it's called a Perfection Mist Airbrush Foundation. It's different from the others because it is in a mist, but it's oil-free and it's very lightweight. With this one here, though, I want you to spray it onto a foundation brush. I want you to kind of court this product, get to know it, go on a couple of dates with it, see how you like it.
Buy it a drink.
Buy it a drink.
Yeah.
See how you like it. Spray it onto a foundation brush, and that way you get to control where it goes, as opposed to spraying it all on your face. Like if I'm afraid if you don't have a skilled hand, you're gonna look like, you know, in the movies when you open up the stolen duffel bag of money, and then the dye pack sprays in their face. Yeah. I'm afraid that that's what you're gonna look like if you don't have a skilled hand. So get to know the product first before you get to this level where you're just doing this and you're gonna look like the duffel bag.
Yeah, you and I watch the same kind of movies. I like that.
Yeah.
So all here from Sephora. Thank you so much for that, Trace. Let's go to break. More coming up. Stay with us.